I've had this jacket for 8 years now, and in this video I'll tell you why I love it so much. But it started to tear a little, so I will try my best to get that fixed. But first I'll have to get down this hill in one piece. I paid 800 Norwegian kroners for this jacket, so over the last 8 years that's become 27 øre or 0.03 US dollars. And considering I use it almost every day for the colder season, that's pretty good, I think. I've spent a lot more on stupid shit I don't use anymore, I can tell you that. There was a kid up the hill who asked me why I wore normal clothes when sliding down a hill. I guess the norm is to use a bigger jacket with lots of feathers in it. Today we only have -7 degrees Celsius, and this jacket is perfect for stuff like this. And if my clothes are functional doing work around the farm in the winter, it works running down the hill as well. Even though it looks like my regular, normal, everyday clothes, which it also kind of is. There's been a development over the years in how I dress, and it has a lot to do with how I live my life. I have one set of everything that I call my city clothes. One pair of pants, sneakers and jackets that I only use when going out or into the city. And all my other clothes have a tendency to just naturally turn into work clothes that I wear around the farm and out and about, not having to think much about getting them dirty or they get beat up or I get chocolate on them. Like these pair of pants, they are for working, but since they don't have that work pant uniform kind of look, I think it works for doing stuff like this or going to the store as well. Same thing with this jacket. Well, maybe not nowadays with the holes and all, but I have a plan for that and I'm gonna fix that today. Someone asked me up there how old my dog was, and as usual, I couldn't answer. I don't have a clue. So I had to check my social media posts, and I found this picture from 2016. And I know that I got her on my birthday, and since I got her when she was 2 months old, I could probably announce that she is now 5.5 years old. But check out the jacket that I wear in the photo. It's the same one that I wear today. The three of us were a lot younger, but I think we look pretty good. We also look pretty good today, so I'm gonna recreate that photo. Så flink! This jacket is both warm and comfy and is always there to grab whenever I need to go out and do something, get some firewood, check on the animals, or check on the cured sausage. And by the looks of it, it looks great. The only downside is they won't be ready for eating in another 3 months. And it's usually the one I choose because of its diversity. It's light and warm. But on cold days, I use a thicker sweater of wool underneath. But on really, really cold days, or windy, or if it's raining, I usually use the Detroit jacket as an outer layer. It has rib-knit cuffs and waistband, a full-length zipper, and a big, roomy hood that fits my big head with ropes. It is Sherpa lined, that's the fabric on the inside that makes it warm. It's not the warmest one they have. It is fully synthetic and I guess made to resemble wool, only lighter and cheaper. It's the same fabric I have in my winter city jacket, the Carhartt Bartlett. There were a lot of angry people after the video I made on that one, saying that I got the sizing wrong. I do think Carhartt jacket has some weird sizing sometimes, at least for tall bodies like this. But this one is an extra large regular, and I think I got the sizing perfect for this one. Det bästa. Ska du vara med? Tack. Så flink inte. Vad ska så flink? Du var god. Duktig. Så flink. After 8 years, I could easily have dumped this and get a new one, but I still think it has a couple of more years left in it. It has a few rips. These holes are from working with metal fences, the sharp pointy end of the metal. That's a real fabric killer, so if I work with that nowadays, I use the duck jacket. And I guess I've had a few screws and nails in the pocket here. And you don't think about how much you use the pockets until you don't have them. So the plan now is to sew the two ends together and then iron on one of these, even though just ironing them on doesn't feel all that sturdy. Even though my mom used to do that. I ran around with footballs and cars on the knees of my pants all the time. But I don't remember if she ironed them on or if she used stitches as well, but we'll see. As I remember from 4th grade, I should probably make a little bump on the end. Or is it a loop? I just realized I don't know anything about sewing. I think I got the hang of it, and also I'm gonna have the patch on the outside, so I think it'll do. I just realized that the recreation of the photo from 5 years ago wasn't all that great, so I wanna do it again. But first I'm gonna put on some Norwegian black metal and really focus and get this done. So my initial thoughts about sewing, I need to figure out a better way to start so the thread just won't pull through, and also a better way to stop so that it'll stick. I also misplace the needle all the time, and it's kind of hard to put it in the small hole, and these hands are not. And also I couldn't find any licensed Norwegian black metal, so this is what we got. If you like this jacket as much as I am, it is discontinued, but Carhartt replaced it with a new and improved jacket called Rockland, which is water repellent. I'll leave an affiliate link in the description below. Peppa Pig and Unicorn sold separately. Now it's time to try and recreate the photo again. I need a little help this time, and hopefully the helper will approve of the new design as well. Hvis jeg står her, hva tror du? Well, not quite there. Size has something to do with it, but I think we're onto something. Now, hopefully this jacket will last me a couple of more years. I don't know if I've learned how to sew, but at least I've tried it and become somehow a bit better at it. Feel free to like this video if you liked it, and subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll see you in the next one. Toodaloo!